Hi everybody, Kaiwazu with you. Welcome back to my channel and to a candle video. Um, I'm trying out a new ring light and phone holder. There was not really anything wrong with the old one, which I still have. It's just this one was $4.99 and it's kind of Ross, and it sort of has the smaller ring light that's further up, because I always feel like in my videos the ring light and the phone are together and it's kind of always in my glasses, and it bugs me. I don't know if it bugs you, but it bugs me, and this does not do that as much, nearly as bad. See, this just there's the ring light, but normally, yeah. Anyway, it is September 1st and it's time for a candle uh, burning and wax melting schedule for the month of September. Now, for many, if not most, if not all, fall candle enthusiasts and Halloween enthusiasts generally, um, in all areas, I think September 1st kind of is like the official day to be able to start doing fall stuff. Although I know technically fall does not actually begin until the fall equinox, which is like the 21st or 22nd, something like that. It's not technically fall until then, but you know, kind of like how it used to be Thanksgiving, I think, officially brought in the Christmas season and Christmas decorating and music and all that. I kind of think now um, Halloween actually sort of begins the people doing Christmas winter things and decorating and candles and whatever. So I think things kind of move up a little bit, which is okay. So yeah, I'm kind of in the boat as well. So I will be doing some sort of fall stuff, not totally for the month of September, but this is what I'm planning on burning and melting in the month of September. And it is fairly ambitious. I don't know that I'm going to get through quite all of it, but we will see. It's been very humid here. We've had a couple hurricanes in recent weeks passing both south and north of us. Uh, we're not on the hurricane path. We don't normally get them, but they do pass north and south. And when that happens, usually we get a lot of rain. We haven't gotten as much rain as much as it's just been extremely humid, extremely muggy. And I actually, for the first time ever, well, I haven't been in this apartment that long, but I didn't do it in my old one. I didn't have AC there, but for the first time last night, I actually turned my air conditioner on, which I've never done in this apartment, but I just turned it on. It's a wall unit in the bedroom, and I turned it on for like an hour while I was watching Netflix. The Terror, I'm watching, quite good. Um, I turned it on while I was watching that, and then just kind of closed the bedroom door, the bedroom slides, and the window, and turned the fan on and turned the AC off. And that kept it actually pretty cool throughout the night. It's pretty fine. So I might do the same thing again tonight. I would just leave the air conditioner on overnight, but it's set at 67, which is extremely cold to me. I'm like, if I have AC, in a hotel or something, I usually set it around like 75, which I know is warm for a lot of people, but for me, that's a comfortable temperature. So 67, that's really cold, and I can't adjust it. I've tried doing it manually on the machine. All the other adjustments work, all the other changes in the fan and blah blah blah. And there's a little what you call it, remote with it as well. All the other functions work except changing the temperature. I can't change the temperature up or down no matter what I do. So I'm like, okay, it's 67. So I'm not going to run that all night because I will freeze to death. But I'll run it before I go to sleep and have the doors and windows closed and turn on the fan. And that did actually keep it pretty clean. So pretty cold, I should say. So I might do that again tonight. I don't know. Isn't AC funny? It's really funny. When I stay with my cousin, I mean, people have differences. I know I like it warmer than the average person does. I'm very happy with the 75, 77-degree AC is totally fine with me. Once in a great while in a hotel room, I'll turn it down lower, but that's very rare. Uh, yeah, like when I stay with my cousin, they're in New Mexico now, but they love the AC to be quite cold. To me, it's extremely cold in the 60s, and I'm often like sitting in the den, we're watching television, whatever, and I'm like literally under a blanket in the middle of the summer. I sleeping with like I take little crocheted hats and I sleep in them because it's very cold to me at night. It's funny. Okay, anyway, we're here talking about candles. So I'm going to start off actually with three candles that I really do want to get through this month because they are somewhat seasonal and they are old candles. I don't even really know how old they are because these three candles I'm going to show you I have gotten at thrift stores. So they are older. One is slightly used. Um, and I don't really know how old they are, and the scent's not going to last forever. And I want to go ahead and use these first this month of September. First, I have two Bath and Body Works ones that, again, they're thrift store finds, savers. This is a White Barn Black Tie, which is green sage, sandalwood, tonka bean. This is a standard classic. They have this all the time, no matter what time of the year, really. I think they have black tie a lot. I guess it's associated with New Year's celebration or whatever, but it's just, it is what it is, right? Sage, sandalwood, tonka bean. It's a cologne. It's very men's cologne scent. We will use that. This one is partially used, but it's a classic Bath and Body Works scent. I don't often get it because I've had it before, and I tend not to repeat scents a lot, even if I like them. I like to sort of get different ones. But this one, again, it was a thrift store find. It was very inexpensive. It's not super old. It's when they were $24.95. Leaves, which is crisp red apple, golden nectar, warm clove spice. Really a nice scent. I mean, it's really wonderful. It has been burnt. So probably what I'll do with this one, because they look nubby, right? Already, I'll probably just put this under the candle lamp and melt this one rather than burn it. And it smells wonderful. Really is fall, that scent. Beautiful fall scent. And then this one I've never had before. This is a Yankee candle. It's an older one. I don't know. I can never remember how to read the dates on this thing, but maybe that's not even going to focus, is it? Anyway, Black Velvet Pumpkin. Black in color. There are no scent notes on it. It has not. Well, it has been burnt, but it looks like they didn't even let it melt any wax, unless maybe the wick is black. I don't know. But I don't have the scent notes. It's not super strong. It is a velvety, cashmere kind of scent with, I wouldn't say pumpkin spices. I would say more of just a gourd, a pumpkin kind of scent itself. It's a little bit spicy, but more on not the cinnamon, more of like a cardamom. We'll see. I don't know. I'm curious. We'll try burning this and see how it does. Like I said, I don't know. It might do better under a lamp. I think sometimes these Yankee apothecary jars, I don't know, they're single wick. Sometimes the throw is not that great, I think. And sometimes they do better melting under a lamp. The scent throw can be better. Okay, moving on to the regular candle. So I'm definitely going to go through those three. They're number one priority. They're older. Use them up, move them out, enjoy them in September. Now, the ones I have after that, we'll see how many I get to. I don't know. I am going to go hit up one of these Stranger Things BBW candles I just got. I got all three of them. I'm going to go for the Upside Down in September. Getting a little bit scary movie. Mossy Stone, Smoky Birch Tree, Eerie Fog. Eerie Fog. I love Halloween time because I do voiceover work, for like other radio stations and commercials and stuff like that. And I love when you get all the requests for witches' voices and scary voices, and I love doing all that stuff. Anyway, this one smells so good. This smells so good. It's nice. Birch tree. That gets you in the mood. Another Bath and Body Works. Kind of hate this packaging. So boring. I know some people like it. Sorry, I don't. It's just so... Ugh. But wonderful scent. Applewood and clove. Yeah. It's nice because it's a combination of the fresh and the warm spiciness together. Rich applewood, warm clove, and white birch. Yeah. The birch adds a freshness too. Woodsy freshness. So nice. That one. That and actually the Stranger Things one, the Upside Down, kind of would go good together.
Well, hello there. Autumn is nearly here, and there's no better way to enjoy it. With the memories and music of the lovely past decades. Vinyl recordings rescued from thrift stores and dollar record bins, and presented in all their elevator music, Muzak shopping mall, grocery shopping glory. Just as you remember them. Produce aisle 7. You know. Going up, second floor, ladies' wear. You can hear all your great orchestral favorites and wonderful singers of the past on Moody Mood Music. It's on live365.com. All you have to do is click on the link below, and that will take you directly there. Mr. Kaiwaza is spinning a treasure trove of vintage vinyl, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can enjoy the sounds of the past as the leaves fall this autumn on Moody Mood Music on live365.com. When autumn leaves begin to fall.
Also, this is a Leoben company candle. I don't know. I got this at a sale probably at the end of last fall season at Marshall's. This is called Cauldron Fire. Love this sort of like neo-pagan artwork here. I don't know. This doesn't have scent notes. I didn't look it up. To me, it's kind of hard to say what it is. There's a light smokiness. It's not a heavy, like smoky firewood kind of candle, but I would say like a little bit of smokiness. But there's almost something floral in here too, almost a white floral. I don't know. Maybe is it tea also a little? You're having jasmine tea by a fire in the woods. I don't know. Something like that. You're throwing moths on a fire. No. Yeah, it's nice. And then this one, I don't know. Sometimes you want a little break, a little break from what you're doing, something thematic. So I pulled out Bath and Body Works from the Bridgerton line, Queen Charlotte's tea. I mean, this is not completely off theme, but it's definitely a much... There's nothing really autumnal about it, but it does relate to some of these other scents, though. Again, it's a tea, definitely a tea scent. Rich bergamot, bold citrus, black tea leaves, you know, like an Earl Grey tea with a slice of lemon in it. Kind of is what this is. I don't drink a lot of tea, but I do like the smell of it. I'm more of a coffee person. I mean, tea is probably, really good. I just don't drink that much of it. Um, then I have a few melts. The melts were really going, we're going into the pumpkin area for for September with these melts because I'm not exactly there with these candles. So we're going there with the melts. A value pack from Better Homes and Gardens, a pumpkin, lemon and pumpkin shortbread. This is a big clamshell. Mmm, not super pumpkiny though, I have to say, but definitely lemon shortbread. But there is a little bit of that pumpkin spice in there, a little bit. But the lemon, I think lemon shortbread predominates. How nice would that go with that, huh? And I have a Better Homes and Garden farm apple and pumpkin because we all know, we all know that apple and pumpkin are two of the great scents to put together in the autumn season because they're very complementary to one another because the apple is a very fresh, watery, juicy scent, and pumpkin is always like a kind of a spicy, earthy scent. So they go together really well. And this does smell good. I would say the apple predominates on this one, but yeah, Whew, this just gets me in the mood to like watch scary movie. And this I picked up at Goodwill. This is a 3-pack for $1.97. Um, I should cut this open. I don't even know what the company is. I think this is the brand, the house brand from Target, I believe. Um, it's a weird container. Does anybody know anything about this? So it was 3 of these together. It's a pumpkin spice, caramel latte, vanilla, bean, and amber. But look at these. They're like, what's the story? Is there a special burner that they make for this size or something? Or they're just trying to be unique and different? I don't know. They're like little tiny wedges. Hmm. Then finally, I picked up on a sale a while back a wax melt, Woodwick wax melt, in elderberry bourbon, and I thought that might be nice for this month. You can see there, it's sort of a lovely, rich, almost burgundy color, almost purple burgundy kind of thing. Very nice. Elderberry, very medicinal, really. Very medicinal. I took elderberry during the COVID like shutdown all the time. I was taking elderberry. I'm not taking it now, but I don't know that it does anything medicinally for you by the scent. But anyway, speaking of that, I got my last just this past week booster. What do you call it? Yeah, COVID shot, the most recent COVID shot for the variant, current variants or whatever. And I know opinions vary and all of that. I get that, and I debated about it myself. But I've gotten every booster, every shot. So why stop now? And I've never had a problem. I got like a sore arm once or twice. My arm would be sore for a couple days, but that was it. Man, this one I had it 3 days ago. Just took me for a loop. Man, it was Moderna, which is most of mine have been Moderna. I've done Pfizer, I think once. Anyway, wow, I just like my whole body ached. I mean, was my both of my arms were super sore, and all of my joints were really, really sore. And it brought on, I have multiple sclerosis, and it brought on like an MS episode I had, which happens when I come in and out of illnesses sometimes. Um, I have numbness. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but I have symptoms all the time of MS 24/7. But it brought on an episode where I just had really intense concentrated areas of numbness that would travel all around your body. And I was so fatigued. Like I had, the second day was really, really bad. Like I had all these little errands I was going to run and things I was going to do on the computer for the radio stations. I wasn't working, fortunately. So, I mean, that day I just slept until like 11:30 in the morning, and then I got up and worked on the computer a little bit, and I was like, oh, we're going back to bed. Back to bed, and I slept and got up and worked a little bit and went back to bed. Like, and I was just, it was achy all day. Really hurt, really weird. The fatigue is like an MS thing. Like when you have an episode, you get really super exhausted out of nowhere. And that's what happened. Like for 2 days, especially the second day, it just hurt the first day. The second day, the fatigue and the MS kicked in. It was bad. But yesterday was the third day after, and I was working. I was fine the third day. But it's interesting. I don't know if any of you have had those, vaccines, and then if you had reactions like that, because I had never had a bad reaction, and it wouldn't stop me from doing it. But I mean, I just was like, wow, that's the first time it really kicked in. Like it really kicked in with some side effects there, and triggered my MS. Anyway, that's it. I'm doing fine. I hope everybody's good. Check out my radio station that's listed below if you want to. And yeah, we will talk to you later. So have a good month of September, and we'll see you in the next video, which will be very soon, because I'm going to actually do one on my empties tomorrow or the next day, or sometime in the next couple of days on my empties for August.